Like Coach was saying, Georgia State's coming in this weekend, and they have some good offensive weapons. What's it like when you're studying film and seeing what they have, despite their record?
Yeah, the record really doesn't match what they have on film, talent-wise. But every team's gonna have good weapons, so it's really more so about what we do and that we know what we're doing, and I execute our defense, and that's what we plan on doing the stuff that we know how to do well, and just going out there and playing fast.
And then getting to this point in the season, how nice was it to kind of have that second bye week when it came?
Oh man, that was lovely. That was lovely. The guys had a good bye week. Got to spend some time with the family. If you went home, for me, I went home, and other guys just got to chill on Halloween weekend, get to chill, hang out, reset. Guys who were injured got to get some extra treatment in too, so that was all good. Definitely came back more juiced up today.
Put against a lot of good linebackers, a lot of good linebackers in your career so far. I kind of want to ask, what have you learned from Jacob Dobbs, and what does he kind of bring to the fold to play alongside him?
Dobbs teaches me a whole lot about how to prepare for the game, not physically, but more so mentally and just outside of the field, if that makes sense. With his preparation with film and how he treats his body, it's like he's already like a pro. You know what I'm saying? He's an older guy too, so he's been through some more stuff with his body than I have. So just seeing how he goes about it and really takes it serious. His diet too, his wake up, everything. I mean, we were roommates in the hotel when we travel, and we were also fall camp roommates. So I got to spend some extended time with him. I mean, the dude wake up 4:30 in the morning with a super loud alarm, and he's instantly getting his routine going and stuff like that. So I feel like just the way he processes like his whole like every day in his life is one big thing that I can pick up from him.
Not just for you personally, but how does someone like that, help kind of set a standard amongst the entire locker room, and maybe make you wake up earlier when you're in your room?
Yeah, it just lets you know you just be locked in. You know what I'm saying? It matters to him. Everything that he does matters to him. So that rubs off on the guys. It just makes you want to be more intentional with your day.
Coming out of this bye, and it's kind of like the final stretch run, if you will, of this season, do you kind of sense within the program like, okay, like it's go time, like we got to go?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Coach started off today. He said, these next 4 games is like a whole new season coming out the bye week. And that's how it feels. We got to reset with the bye, so the guys are relaxed, but it's like a energetic feeling. I don't know. I feel like the season just started again. But I'm more so excited to really go out and ball out for these next couple of games for the older guys who was their last season. We had a defensive unit meeting today, and Coach Hemp started off with, all the guys who, if this is your last year of eligibility, raise your hand. And they raised their hands, and he was like, these last 4 are going to go by faster than you can imagine. And, I just want to go out and play as hard as I can for my guys.
When Coach Hemphill does that, does that kind of like light a fire for you? But also
Definitely. I told the guy, I was talking to Dobbs and Torres after the linebacker meeting today. I was like, it's crazy Hemp said that today, because when I woke up this morning just casually on the way to the facility, I was like, man, we only got a couple left with the guys, with the older guys. So, I was thinking about that, and it definitely motivates you. I felt grateful today at practice just to be able to be back out there with the guys and just have fun playing my sport.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Georgia State's coming in on a substantial losing streak, do you think that added, they really want to get back in the win column, I'm sure? Are you kind of considering that, you may face a team that's kind of desperate to get anything going?
I mean, we faced I think the most desperate you're gonna face last week with the situation that they had going. But at JMU, I feel like everybody is gonna give us our best shot. Everything is a rival game when they come play us, especially when they come play us at home. They already know what they're getting into, and we know how teams prepare for us approaching the week. So we know they're gonna give us our best shot.
You've been here for a few years now, and you've seen the coaching change. You've seen players come in and leave. What has allowed this defense to still stay so talented and so deep and so strong, even through all of those changes?
I know it might sound repetitive, but the standard is a standard. I mean, it's written on the walls in here, so that's what we live off. We say that every single day. It doesn't matter who's here, who's playing, who's up, what we're running, what scheme we're running, who we're playing against. The defense is expected the JMU defense is expected to go out and run the show. I'm obviously biased. Offense does their thing, but defense hold it down. We take pride in that.
And what was it like? I know it seems like Hayden said earlier, it seems like that last game was a while ago, but how nice was it to see that kind of performance after a season that's already been so good?
I mean, good. It was good. It's always rewarding playing on Saturdays, and the Saturday is just a product of the week and the work that you put in on Monday through Friday. So it's always fun seeing the hard work pay off, and just having fun on Saturdays. That's what it's all about. You do the whole off season, you do practice. That's long, it's grueling. You go to class, but Saturdays you just get to go out and have fun with the guys. So
without giving away too much, and you put in 2 different systems now, what about Coach Infield's scheme, causes so much chaos, causes so many sacks, causes so many turnovers? Is there a secret sauce?
Yeah, attack the football. Coach Chesney, who always says, the ball and the field position are the program, and we work on stuff like that every day. Turnover circus every single day. There's no secret sauce. I mean, if you get in fumbles, we're working on punching the ball out, stripping the ball out. Interceptions, we work on prying the ball out, catching the ball, all type of stuff. But that's every single day. It's routine now. So, and we play like that in practice as well. They also harp on that to. When you finish the play, when you run to the ball, punch at them, try to get the ball out. And so that's how we practice every day, so that's how we play.
Maybe some extra time in the film room. How has it helped, and how have you kind of seen Coach Kennedy as a play caller maybe adjust to, y'all's skill set as skill position receivers and kind of switch up the game plan as the year has gone on? Has anything changed game plan-wise?
Yeah, I mean, as the season goes on, you definitely get a feel for what we're good at, kind of what our staples are, and then honestly just based off the opponent, we get different stuff every week, and especially the more games you play, the more film you have on you. So that's the more stuff that other opponents get to watch. So us just kind of trying to stay ahead of the sticks in a sense, and knowing what teams are going to give us and trying to anticipate that and counter it before it bites us. So really just attacking every week.
There was a pretty big loss in the backfield in the offense a couple weeks ago with Purdy missing the season. Do you feel an extra bit of weight on your shoulders in the receiver room at all?
Yeah, well, I mean, the receiver room always has a lot of weight on our shoulders. At the end of the day, we feel that it's our responsibility to provide a spark in the game and, help this offense get in the end zone. So, I mean, that loss in the backfield definitely hurt, not only because of what Purdy provides for us on the field, but just because of the kind of person he is and, that he's our guy. So that one definitely hurt, but, we're just trying to finish out the season for him, and we know that he's going to, be there on the sideline when he can to support us and be himself.
Obviously, it's still relatively early in prep. What have you seen from Georgia State's defense? What kind of challenges do they present?
Yeah, I mean, they play hard. Some of the other guys have said it, but, I mean, their record doesn't really reflect the guys on that team, especially on their defense. I mean, their back end plays hard. They fly around. So we just got to come out and punch first, attack, and execute, and we should be fine.
Looking at this receivers room, depending on the week, it can be a different guy that's really kind of stepping up and seeing the bulk of the yardage. What's it been like to be a part of a room that is that deep?
Yeah, I mean, it really just teaches you to stay in it throughout the game. Whether you're getting it early or not getting it early, you really just got to be where your feet are. Know that the ball is going to find you at some point. We just, we have so many weapons, and the ball could spurt out to anybody at any point. So I know me personally, I just really just try to take it play by play, execute my assignment, and when it comes to me, really just try to take advantage of it.
And how have you seen some of these younger guys step up? I know Ymir has seen several catches. It seems like Dylan Williams comes in and catches a touchdown whenever it's needed. How have you really seen them kind of grow into this college game and the speed?
Yeah, I mean, they're all ready for the moment. We've all prepared really hard for the season and for those plays that they've been making ever since January. And, I've seen it firsthand, the work that they've put in. So the plays that I see on Saturday aren't really surprising to me, nor surprising to Coach Harp or anybody in the room, just due to the preparation and training that they've put in.
Yeah, of course, the program, you played last week, it seemed like it was a desperate, especially with their coach getting, fired. And then Georgia State, you have a team that could still get to, I guess, 6-6 potentially. But talk about just a team that's probably desperate, and, they're coming into your place where, of course, you have a great history of playing well at home, this program.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, I've been on the other end of it, definitely. Have that type of record, and know you still had a lot of season left to play. So, I mean, I don't think that's a testament to the type of team they are and the type of guys that they have. Every week's a new week. I know they're resetting, getting their minds right, and just ready to put more stuff on film this week. I doubt they're really thinking about the 2-6 when they come in here. I think they're just thinking about trying to get a win and put their best on film. And so, I mean, it's really up to us to not take anybody lightly. We already don't take anybody lightly in this conference. But, coming this Saturday, like, we have to give them our all just like they're going to give us their all.
I remember back in fall camp, you were always one of the last ones on the field, either working the jug machine or running some extra routes. Has that always kind of been your preparation, or talk about just kind of how your prep and the extra work you put in has evolved throughout the course of your career?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've always been a guy that just feels like I got to do more, just to kind of reassure myself going into Saturdays. I think as the years have gone on, I've matured more into it, and I just continually do more. But I know for me, like, you know, it just doesn't sit right on my mental if I get off that field and feel like I haven't put enough in. And I mean, you can do all that and it still doesn't work out. But you know, at the end of the day, you have to put that work in to you know, for the moments that appear on Saturday.
I'm curious if any of the guys in the receiver room kind of like take note, or if that's kind of had a trickle down effect on the rest of the guys.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, there's a lot of people staying after catching jugs, and I mean, everybody really kind of gets their own work in their own way. You know, this room really, you know, everybody works hard. Everybody kind of puts their work in as they do. I mean, we all have different schedules and everything, but I mean, I wouldn't say that like the work that we put in our preparation is lacking by any means.
To kind of piggyback what he said about, you know, you saying after at fall camp, and you mentioned Dylan Williams, young guys, one of those guys doing that, kind of separated himself. Only got a few more games left in your career. When you put down that JMU jersey, what kind of lasting impact do you want to leave? Is it, hey, you're going to work hard, you know, similar to I did, like for those younger guys, set a standard? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely trying to set an example, set a positive example, and just showing guys the right way to do it. Showing guys how to put in the work mentally and physically, and ultimately just trying to show up on game days.